I am Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher 33, and when we're looking at optimizing our human potential, we're looking at optimizing our energy, how we invest our energy, whether that be physical energy, whether that be emotional energy, whether that be mental energy, whether that be financial energy. We're looking at how we invest our energy, and are we getting the return on our investment? Much of the time, we are leaking energy, and we're simply not aware of how we're doing it. And I believe the key to optimizing our energy, it starts with knowing our core values, knowing the genuine values of our heart and soul, and then living in alignment with those values. It all comes back to alignment. And if we look at, even from the perspective of chakras in our bodies, energy systems in our bodies, we can have misalignments in our lower chakras, in our root chakra. This can be physical misalignments. Are we moving too little, stagnating in our movement, growing stiff from stagnation throughout the day? Are we moving inefficiently, ineffectively, running around like the chicken with his head cut off, wasting energy that way? Root chakra is also related to money, finances. Are we leaking energy through being wasteful with our financial resources? And we assess this just by, again, being aware of our core values, and then look at how the energy is spent throughout the day. Heart chakra, heart, emotions, relationships. Are we putting in our emotions into things or people that do not reciprocate, that do not return, or people who are misaligned with our values? And with that misalignment, we find resistance, which ends up draining energy from us. Mental area. Are we constantly mulling away on problems the same way we always have, trying to solve a problem that we have not figured out a solution to the same way, and stressing over it, agonizing over it, spinning it over and over in our head, and not finding any relief? Is there fear of the future? Is there regret? This is mental, also emotional, leaks of energy. Are we trying to solve problems that are not ours to fix? Again, this is a misalignment of energy and a way of leaking energy, taking on problems that are not ours to fix and using our life force energy, trying to find the solution to them. These are the questions we ask. And again, plugging the energy leak starts from being aware of what we value, what we are intentionally aligning with, and then looking at how we're actually spending our energy throughout the day, and assessing where there's misalignment, whether it be root, physical alignments. Sexual energy. Let's go to second chakra. This kind of goes with the heart as well. Are we wasting energy, sexual energy, on pornography, addictions, pleasure seeking? Or the opposite of that is when our energy gets a return, is we are investing that sexual creative energy in people who reciprocate, again, who we share that with, or instead of consuming, pleasure seeking, we're producing with it, we're creating with it. Willpower, third chakra. Are we trying to force our will on an obstacle that is just going to take excessive amounts of strength from us to move, or just may not be movable? Or are we over-efforting? Energy leak. Talked about the heart. Throat. Speaking things into creation. Is our voice muffled? Do we have trouble speaking up for ourselves? This ends up being a diminished energy system. And third eye, I talked about again. This is our thought, also our vision. And the crown, this is where, again, our connection to higher forces. This is an interesting one. Are we allowing, again, misalignments with greater energies that are taking us off our course, taking us away from our core values? Or are we open to the spirit guides that are there to guide us on our paths? Force of God, as opposed to other dark forces in the spirit realm. So I'm digressing a little bit, going on the chakras, because everything, again, once starts with being aware of our core values and alignment, and then reflecting on our expenditure of energy. And we know when we're off. We know when we're spending energy on something that's just not yielding that return. It's how we feel. Do we feel resentment? We feel just this tired feeling that life has just become flat. That's the symptoms of misalignments and energy leaks in our lives. And then when we're aware of this, we're aware of where it's coming from, then we need to take action. We need to start changing how we're doing things. If we don't change how we're doing things, then the leaks continue. We still continue to be the same and feel the same. So managing our energy, our time, our money, our attention, our physicality, our creativity, our sexual energy. When we master this and use our energy intentionally, then we're able to optimize the systems of our life and express the highest version of ourselves. And that's my wish. I fall short of it many times. That's how I've come to the understanding of the assessing of the leaks. But that's my intention. And for those who enjoy this content, that's my intention for you. So that being said, I'm going to end this transmission. I'll see you on the other side.